Hello there everybody, Sabar92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. In the last episode, we finally met the protege of Manfred von Karma. And she's a delightful kind of woman, isn't she? I learned the origin of where Quagga got that pose for the thumbnail, so now I kind of get why some people were kind of laughing whenever they saw that for the first time. Delightful. Okay, so a couple of things. For one thing, interestingly enough, Super Nerd kind of came up with something, or told me something interesting here. So, for the English version of this game, she actually comes from Germany, but in Japanese, she's cited as having studied in America. Interesting. That's... Huh. That is actually interesting. I actually don't like that. Oh, Ardith gave me a bit of a explanation here about the name pronunciation. It's not Francisca, it's Francesca. Francesca. I am a bit of a dummy on that one. Also, I do like your follow-up comment that she uses the word fool more times than Excalibur. Oh god, people that haven't watched Soul Eater won't get it. Alright, let's get to the second part of this trial, shall we? June 21st, 11:37 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Whew! That was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Wait. Tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
I'm already being haunted by your sister. That would... Oh, god damn it. Double Mia Maya freaking haunting Phoenix. That would be an interesting twist. Plot twist, they possess him temporarily. Actually, that's an image I never want to see.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
She wasn't told what Mia was doing? I imagine that's probably because she left the whole spirit channeling sort of family thing, so maybe she was kind of ostracized for that, possibly? Anyway, 11:43 a.m., District Court, room number 2. Alright, Francesca. Call to now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ah! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Already off to this great start there. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. I didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare... What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. I don't want to do anything about that. I prefer not to be whipped. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Jesus. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family. Okay. What the fuck, man? What kind of dysfunctional family are we right now? Oh, God.
Only the dark-end defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then, bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lois there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
I don't think she was waving a pistol around.
I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course.
Excuse me?
Reckon course. It's short for you reckon. Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
All right, show me what you got. Oh. Wait a minute. There's a bullet hole there. I distinctly remember that Maya was having her back faced to the mirror at the beginning. Also, is it just my imagination, or are there some lights floating around, but there's no candles underneath said lights? Am I just imagining things? There's definitely something wrong with this.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
You took another photo, didn't you?
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. All right. Okay. Hold it! Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection! What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. I don't know. There is one other possibility. Now, I personally don't want to believe it. However, when it comes to something like this, where I am trying to protect Maya, while also trying to figure out the truth of this, there is a possibility that somebody was hiding behind the fan. You know, that big, the folding wall thing. There's a possibility that somebody might have been hiding behind there. And it would have to be somebody extremely small, and I hate to say this, there's probably only one person that could have been hiding behind there. However, I don't have any evidence, nor do I have any sort of inclination as to why that specific person would be hiding behind it.
Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, all the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
There were two gunshots. Was it really a gunshot?
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes. I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world become just a little crueler.
I had a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up.
Oh wow, I still have suffered from loss of HP. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down.
Honestly,
Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an Inquisition? Because nobody expects the goddamn Spanish Inquisition. No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. I need to start participating in these events. Mr. Phoenix, I'm going to accompany you next time. What? The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Good God, this is a weird fucking circus of a court. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Let's press harder. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? That's this gal. Is she Maya? You didn't recognize her because her body had shifted. When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see. Order! Miss Hart, you're here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, and I'm track like one again. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rat given. Huh? What in the... Rat given, you know? You reckon? That's a give-in. I took me a good look around that room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Wreck given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon give... Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought, there's something wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. Damn it. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. Wait a minute. There is actually one person that's got motive enough to kill. But how would I be able to prove it? No, it's not possible. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Fuck me. Okay, realistically, I don't think there really is anything that I can prove, but... Okay, I gotta think about this for a second. So... let's see. Like, right now, I'm trying to think. But, seriously? Damn it. I don't have anything. God damn it. No, wait, I meant to go the other one. God damn it, no. I did not mean to do that. I don't have... Keyshawn, you're just Gaia 5 distracted. That's just me being an idiot. I don't have anything that can actually help, so I just fucked up. Your Honor, Mr. Wright, it is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you're proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now, then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not my FA. I have nothing. I literally have nothing. God. My badge? Here's your proof! Is there a problem? You literally just showed off your badge. No, I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. Shoot, guess I wasn't showing enough evidence. Give up, I don't have anything. Well, Mr. Wright. Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my FA. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That is enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I don't have any evidence that can counter that. Seriously, there's nothing in here that I can prove that. Oh my god. Fuck. I don't have anything. I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. Oh wait, did I fuck up? The defense... Mia, I need your help. Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia? What? Wait a minute! Mia, did you just possess Pearl? I mean, well, shit, I didn't see that coming. Wait a minute! No, that wouldn't work. Wait, would that work though? What the fuck? What? That's right, she has the ability. She was also exceptional at channeling herself too. Is there a possibility that maybe the spirit possessed her? No. I guess I made it in just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls? Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away her advantage!
If the advantage is still in your hand.
You mean the key? But there was no way I could have there was nothing I could do presenting that. Wait. No. Wait. I wonder if I can utilize this in court.
Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray!
I was murdered.
Okay, so that's the same hairstyle as Maya. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. But then... Oh! Oh my god, I figured it out! If I'm right, that's fucked up! Okay, here's my theory now. I remember there being a box. It is possible that, for one thing, we already know that Maya wears the same kind of clothing all the time, right? What is to say, like who's to say, that Pearl wearing Maya's clothes was in the channeling chamber? Because, now here's the thing. Maya stated that she had a dream. And we've already been told that whenever somebody is channeling a spirit, they can't dream. What if Maya was knocked out? And the spirit took control of Pearl's body while she was wearing the same outfit and maybe a wig of Maya's. What if that's the case? If it's not, I mean, it's either Pearl or Eeny Meeny. It's one of those two. I think it's more, I think it's definitely Pearl that got possessed instead. Oh. And if Pearl did it, then Morgan, covered it up to implicate Maya, but then how would this trick be pulled off so successfully, though? There's the question. Pearl is small. She would easily be able to hide. So... damn it! Okay, let's just go further.
I was murdered.
What? Lotta, at a time like this... Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix.
There is another photo, isn't there?
I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. No! Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Why? Avon Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I'm the judge. I have some place I must go after this. Ah! All right. I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony before she whips me again. What? Well, heck. What am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it.
See? You got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Okay, then it's okay. Okay, so Phoenix needs to bring in a whip to the workplace. Got it. Well, when we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera to mine and take a shot. Did you take 2 shots? Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like, as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Oh, it's gonna be fun voicing her.
Hold it!
So, what does she look like?
You know, she looked like almost like a different person.
A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else?
Hold it!
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection!
If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I continue?
Sorry, Lotta, please continue.
Hold it!
And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I can read your mind.
Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? I'm actually quite curious. Can you survive that? Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Okay then.
Hold it!
2, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding?
No. You got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
I never said you were. Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma? Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence? Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father! Your Honor! The defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court!
Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose! That's not fair!
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to the court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so I bother with the second.
I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. There's probably a distinct difference to it. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Picture taken at the murder scene. Lotta's photo number 2. Her face is different. I mean, wait a minute. That's definitely not Maya's face. Again, Eni has motive. Her eyes have, or Mimi, her eyes have significantly much more depth to them, or I guess, would that be fair to say mascara? Or the lines around her eyes are significantly thicker. Also, her irises are smaller, or larger, I'm sorry. And in this picture, though, her irises are a bit smaller. Also, wait a minute. I'm gonna triple check this here real quick. Thick eyebrows, but in the picture, we got thin eyebrows. Thin eyebrows that just vaguely matches Eni's. Also, can't be her because, age, obviously. But there's a possibility. She might have just been wearing a wig. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya Fey? I'm gonna insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. I mean, yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order! 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 Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But, isn't this a totally different person? Ah! She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Ah, that's right. However, I'm still in the idea that she's not channeling the spirit. It's that one detail that you can't dream when you're channeling a spirit. That's that one detail that's kind of boggling me right now. So, I'm thinking Eni, acts the way she does. It's more or less an act. She pretends to be airheaded. That's what I'm thinking. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. I'm sorry, this spiritual mumbo-jumbo, I'm not entirely sure how this applies to court.
Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
Okay. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Okay. I screwed up the first time, so I need to actually think about this for just a second. But hold on. Okay, so I need to think about this for a second. Okay. Okay, think like I can examine this. Okay, without the text in the way, I'm gonna try to, let's see. Is it the blood stain? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wasn't there? Oh! Oh, I got this figured out. I can prove it. Your Honor.
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out what's so strange? Because, there's not a hole over here, by the way.
Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Damn right. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
All right. This should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's still smiling. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Okay, what's your counter?
Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see.
She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that.
Francesca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming.
What the hell did I do? God damn it, why?
I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe. Stop taking away his salary, man. He's trying his best.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, all right?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else. That's obvious. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Look! What? Order! Order! Order for the love of God! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Whammy! The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us. Hey, witness! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Did you just threaten death on the witness? Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? Then second, where did this person come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright!
Come on, you can't fall apart here now, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if, before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Okay, let me see. Ah, interesting. How odd is it that the channeling chamber and the side room are, well, maybe it's not, they're across from each other. So, okay. Let's see. Nobody could have entered the room because the door was immediately closed. So, it's something that I can't explain.
the only way to get in is with this key. Unless there's like some sort of secret door in there, the only way that what could have happened was that Maya had to have left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Can you leave Gumshoe alone? Good God, man. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. This. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey! That's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? Because I'm the killer. God damn it. I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. Oh! Booyah! I did a thing. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. I do realize not only have you threatened murder, that you are stating that you will literally do anything to get things in your way. I hope you realize what you're saying out loud. Anyway, that's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. We have bailiffs who will record the entire thing and put it upon YouTube. I'm pretty sure we'll hit millions. Local whip dominates lawyer. Gone wrong. Delightful. What the hell? Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Holy fuck. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I got 2 girls that can shapeshift with spirits.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. All right, Pearls. Ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Oh, poor thing. So sheltered. Oh, this poor innocent little cinnamon roll, my god. Okay. Aside from maybe one mistake, which was totally on my part, we managed to survive another round with Karma. And it looks like we got an investigation to do. Delightful. Okay, so now I just gotta figure out how the hell Maya even left that room if she has no memory of what happened. Part of me thinks that Pearl might know something. But there's also one other person that definitely needs to be questioned, and I need to get something from her. And then there's another area that I need to examine. Specifically, that case that was in that room. It wasn't there before, but it was in the side room. So I want to examine that again. Maybe if there's some way I can get in there, I might be able to find some clues inside. Actually, who knows? I might be able to try the psych lock again. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end it. So if you all like this, be sure to let me know. This case is already starting to turn out to be interesting. Kind of a mindfuck, but I'm starting to kind of get a grasp of what could have possibly happened during that time that the channeling chamber door was locked. I think I might be getting an idea. But with that, that is where we shall end it. So if you all like this, be sure to let me know. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will definitely see all of you guys in the next video.